Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to measure the economic growth and what are the indicators which are used to measure the economic growth. We'll be concentrating more on the term GDP and also what is depreciation. So to begin with, let me discuss about economic growth. It is nothing but a change, or it is nothing but a development, or there is nothing but if there is something like an improvement, then we consider it as there is an economic growth, and we measure it making use of GDP or GNP. Now, basically, what is GDP? GDP is nothing but the total final value. So, in the calculations of GDP, we'll be considering only the final values but not the intermediate values. Total final values of all the goods and services produced within a country in a given period of time, that is one financial year. Starts from 1st April to 31st March. So in this time period, what all the goods you produce, what are the services you provide, all gets contributed towards the GDP, which is very important to calculate our growth. In the calculations of GDP, one important point which you should remember is here we are only considering the final goods but not the intermediate goods. So let us take an example of what are intermediate goods and what are the final goods. When you want to produce a good, the good definitely will pass through so many stages. It will start from the primary, it will reach the secondary, and finally, when it provides the services which will be considered under the tertiary. The raw materials which are basically produced from agriculture sector, or mining, quarrying, or forestry will all be considered as part of the primary sector. And these raw materials, in order to be processed, will be sent to the manufacturing sector, where it includes all the factor cost like land, labor, and capital. These raw material will be processed, and this processed raw material will be sent as a finished good. This finished good value will be added to GDP because the GDP considers only the final value. So what all you invest, which includes the taxes and also the factor cost, which includes the factors of production. So that value will be considered as a final value and will be added as part of your GDP. Here, what is the initial good? Initial good is nothing but an iron ore, which is a raw material. And what is intermediate goods? The goods which are processed from this raw material and converted into a steel. So this steel can be used to manufacture any of the good. And these goods, if it is completely finished, we call it as an final good. Imagine the value of this iron ore is 10,000, and when it is processed into steel, the value of the steel is around 50,000, and this is sent for the manufacturing, further level of manufacturing, where machinery is involved, capital investments involved, labor and energy. So all this will be added, put together. We will be having around 18 lakhs or 15 lakhs. So finally, when the good is released into the market, so this car will be of a price which is 20 lakhs, because when it is released into the market, this car will also include the taxes. So final price of this vehicle is 20 lakhs, and you have to invest 20 lakhs to buy a car. So these 20 lakhs will be contributed towards GDP because we are not considering the values. Those are the gross values which are made for the clear up of this final good. So that is, we are not at all considering those initial values or intermediate values, but in the calculations of the GDP, we will be considering only the final goods value, that is the 20 lakhs. Now here, what is NDP? NDP is nothing but net domestic product. We need to calculate the net terms from the gross terms. So imagine your salary is 10,000, which is a gross value. And if you want to calculate the net values, you need to remove the deductions. That is the allowances given to you by the company or the taxes or the provident fund. If you remove that, imagine your salary is 8,000. So this will be your net terms. In the same case, when we talk about gross domestic product, it is the total value of all the goods and services produced within a country in a given period of time. And if I want to calculate NDP from the GDP values, then I had to adjust it to the depreciation. Depreciation is nothing but the wear and tear of a good over a period of time, that is one financial year. So when you deduct depreciation from the GDP, you will arrive at the value, that is NDP. So depreciation is what? What is depreciation? Depreciation is nothing but the decrease in the value of an asset. As you use a good continuously, the good goes through the wear and tear process. That is, you need to service it, you need to put in extra cost into this, and the value of that good when you purchase at the initial stage will be very less when compared will be purchased at the initial stage will be very high when compared to the present value because it will undergo wear and tear. So to understand more about depreciation, let us take one example. You bought a car whose value is 10 lakhs. This 10 lakhs includes the taxes, as this is considered as a final value. So this final value is 10 lakhs, which gets added to the GDP. And if you want to calculate the net domestic product from this gross domestic product's value, you have to deduct depreciation. So how is this depreciated calculated? So the car, which is of 10 lakhs in the year 2020, and in 2021, the value of this car will reduce. So in 2020, it was 10 lakhs, and 2021, the value of the car will come down to 8 lakhs. And if you go to 2022, the value of the car will decline to 6 lakhs. So why is this happening? So this is nothing but depreciation. So what is depreciation? We calculate based on the age, because as the age of the car increases, the value of the car will reduce. The number of usages, I mean, if you use it for a larger scale, then definitely the car will be under wear and tear process that you would have gone through for services, or the mileage would have been impacted, or the location, because where you have used the car, the geographical location and the hilly terrains do matters for the calculations of depreciation. Imagine if there is a new model of the car which is released in the market. So this new model of the car will be added with lot of demand. So this demand for this new model will reduce the demand of the car which you have purchased. So in this case also the value of your car will reduce because of lesser demand. Because as the new model has released in the market, people inclined towards the new model, and this will reduce the demand for your car model. So in this case, the supply of cars will also add to the depreciation level, and the demand of the car will decline based on the introduction of the new entities. So this is how you calculate the depreciation, which is nothing but the wear and tear or the age of the good, which needs to be removed, whose value needs to be removed from the GDP value, and the term which you will arrive is the net domestic product. I hope this session is very helpful for you to understand what is the trade, what is the goods and domestic product, how do you calculate, how do you measure the GDP, and what is the depreciation. So in the next coming videos, we'll be taking a session on GNP and the calculations of the GNP and what is net factor income from abroad. Thank you.